Hey guys, it's Chris Johnny X, and welcome back to more Metroid Zero Mission. Last time we started things off in Zeebs, and yeah, and stuff. So this time we're gonna go off. We left Brinstar, now we're going through Norfair. Okay, it turns out we're not supposed to. Ow, 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 ow. Turns out we're not supposed to go that way. All right. Kind of forgot a few things here and there. Sorry to say. Alright, let's see. Oh, anyway, something major has actually, happened recently. That is to say, yesterday. Come on, you can do it. Here we go. Well, what happened yesterday was the Supreme Court had officially ruled that same-sex marriage is now legal, nationwide. And I actually found it funny that some people are just so religious to the point where they just refuse to accept it. And let's go like this. One tweet actually said that June 26th would be their version of 9/11. That's gotta be one of the stupidest fucking things I've ever heard in my life. And do you know why? Well, here's why. With 9/11, people died. Actual people actual died. Yeah. Like, millions of people at that rate actually died. You know who died as a result of same-sex marriage? Fucking nobody. So, saying that they pretty much died because of the... wait, what? Huh. Unknown item. Analysis inconclusive. Item incompatible with current suit. Alright then. I'll just heal up anyway. Alright, now, as I was saying, basically, people, the fact that people are saying that, this is their version of 9/11, they have no right to call it their version of 9/11 because nobody died as a result of this bit of happiness happening for people. If you really can't be happy for someone, then maybe you just don't deserve to be happy. I mean, I'm probably going to end up discussing this if I try to do stand-up. I mean, I thought of a decent little bit of stuff for that. But, basically, the fact... what was I going to say? I mean, there are some people that were, like, wanting to do, like, total utter bullshit. Okay, then. There were some people that wanted to do just total utter stupid stuff if it was legalized. For example... Oh, whoops. For example, one couple vowed that they would be divorced if... Hang on a second. The power grip. Yeah, apparently what Samus had to do was to get a special power ability to... Oh, and this really scared me a little bit when I was first playing this game, because, you know, still fears for Metroid Fusion and such. Alright, yeah, there's one couple that actually was like, oh, we're gonna get divorced if same-sex marriage is legalized. Yeah, well, that's the funny thing. Enabling marriage for more people does not kill the sanctity of marriage. It strengthens it now more than ever. So you're just going to end up doing the real killing of the sanctity of marriage if you're going to get divorced. But still, considering that you're willing to do so, probably shows that you have a very unhappy marriage. And you are just finding an excuse to actually go right ahead and get a divorce done. At least that's how I see it. Alright, this ship ends up restoring our energy and such, as well as allowing us to save. Alright. Now, where was I now? Am I supposed to go this way? I think so. Yeah, this sounds about right. Oh. Okay. Ow, I got hit. I thought I escaped that. gonna have to play that back and see if I was actually hit or something. Oh well. Anyway, there was even one pastor that said that, oh, he was gonna set himself on fire. Well, now pretty much everyone is pretty much like, do it! Do it, you miserable little pile of bones! Or something like that, I don't know. Nah, but I don't think he's actually gonna do it. He wouldn't be dumb enough to actually do so in the name of God. I mean, God wants us to love thy neighbor. And that is what now we can do. I mean, if they actually deserve the hate, not just because of their sexual orientation, but because they're a complete and total asshole and are horrible to other people, that's the only way they're going to deserve the hate. So in that sense, a lot of Christians and other people that are refusing to accept a number of things such as gay marriage and equal rights in general are the real horrible people here. Oh, I just hope I did not offend any friends. Nah, I'm sure I didn't. I mean, yeah, it's just something. Oh, funny thing about that, actually. There were people that tweeted saying that, well, how should I put it? There are people that tweeted that they were going to... One was like, I'm gonna find my wife and move to Canada. Another one was like, well, now that it's legalized, I'm moving to Canada. And another one's like, oh man, I don't want to live in a country with same-sex marriage legalized. I'm moving to Canada. And pretty sure everyone is like, just, should I tell them? Should I tell them about how Canada's been legalized with same-sex marriage for over a decade now? But then some of them are like, you know what? Let's actually have them figure it out on their own. You know, after they set up all the papers and such, you know, and, after they set up all the papers and the paperwork to become Canadian citizens and such, no, just let them go through all that. It's gonna be real funny. I may end up being a horrible person. No, I'm not a horrible person to let them know that they're gonna denounce their citizenship for a place that already legalized same-sex marriage for a decade. Oh, man. But still, the looks on their faces, it'd probably be pretty hilarious. In my honest opinion, what is... Okay, then. I guess that's not where I'm supposed to go. I'm guessing I'm gonna go further up. Ow. Ow. Ow! Jeez! God, fucking... Okay, so I'm just gonna get that first. Come on, you little... Oh my goodness. Oh, ow. Okay, let's come on, you little turtle thing. What are you even? Are you goddamn turtle? You're a fucking turtle, that's what you are. Sheesh, that was a little bit too, much. Don't you know what to think? Oh, no, not bad place. That was bad place. Alright, gotta be careful with this, because, you know... God damn it. Okay. Great. Yep, alright. Now, one of the best things about this game is just the similar feel to Ice Beam. So Weedables. This beam can freeze enemies in place. You can stand on frozen enemies. Now, just to let you know, one major difference between this game and Super Metroid, as well as with Metroid Fusion, you're not able to, switch out the weapons to use whatever. Now, I remember seeing that there was a ROM hack of sorts that would actually enable you to change this up. I forget what it was called, but I also remember there being something like that in a Metroid Fusion hack called Metroid Fusion Debug, I think was called. You can actually start off with all the energy tanks, all the missile tanks, all the everything, and even just choose certain power-ups you're not supposed to get soon. The problem is, though, it actually kind of fucks up the game in a way. Like, you're not able to, what was it? Ah, fuck. Basically put, you're not exactly able to, Oh, sorry, I need to concentrate there. You're not exactly able to really go through the game proper. Like, I think if, like, for example, in one place, If you already got the Morph Ball power through Metroid Fusion Debug, you're not really able to get much of anything out of absorbing the power up. That is, you know, from oh, what was it? From that, I forget the name of that thing. Kraid? Oh boy, we're already at that point? I kind of forget how short this game actually might be. Then again, they edited it quite a bit to actually make sure that it was a decent size. Ah, whatever, I'm showing. Yeah. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, there's a... There it is. Alright. I'm not going for completionism and such, because that's just going to be impossible to do, to be honest. At least for me, it'll be, dang it. No, okay. Well, ow. Alright. Oh, whoops, wrong way. I don't know why I went that way. I think it was Force of... Fucking hell! Force of Habit. Okay. So yeah, the Ice Beam is going to be a selectable one. Let's... dang it, I'm not close enough. Damn it. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, I am nowhere near close. Wait. Ah, fuck. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Yeah, I forget how I managed to do it before without the help of, what's it called? Ow. Stupid fucking thing. I forget how I managed to do it before without the real aid. I'm trying to... There we go. Map completion and shit. I don't know. God, that was actually balls. Now, you don't want to deal with these things? Just, boom! It's frozen. Let it go, let it go. I don't know the words to that song, actually. No, seriously, I don't know shit about Frozen, actually. I have not bothered watching it, like, at all. If I end up actually making it big and people are seeing this video, they're gonna be like, oh, you gotta watch Frozen right away! It won't kill me to not watch a movie. Okay? I'm sorry. I mean, I respect that you are probably a big fan of Frozen. I respect that. But if I don't want to watch a movie, then I don't want to watch a movie. I'm sorry. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, let me check the map. Okay, so it looks like I gotta go there. Alright. Jeez, fucking... Okay, here it goes. Okay, there was nothing there. Alright. Hip, 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 hip. Oh, man. I was hoping that wouldn't be the thing. Alright, so... we're making quite a bit of progress, but I don't know. Then again, I'm just gonna end up playing this again in a bit now, and then I'm just... oh, jeez. I'm just stumbling over my words, aren't I? Alright, I am just probably gonna... okay, let's see. Alright. So, what else can I talk about in the time allotted for this bit? Well, ow. Wait, let me try something actually. I never did bother checking what could be here, to be honest. Alright, so what is here? A missile tank. Alright. I don't know, I feel like something else is here. You know, for the life of me, I'll never figure out how to properly do that with the Morph Ball. Never. Probably ever. Which means I'll never be getting that power-up thing. Ah well. Anyway, episode 2 of Super Mario Bros. 3, which should be uploaded by now, you probably saw that I, did that... Okay, let's try this. You probably saw that I, uploaded that... come on! Come on, 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 ah, I was not aligned proper. Okay, let's just... Okay. And basically, Nintendo decided to fuck me up with episode 2, probably because of the audio error that was going on with that. And come on, come on, come on, yes! Whew! Alright. Probably because of the audio error that I had, that I ended up not doing it proper to load the in-game audio. I tested this with episode 3, and as it turns out, that was likely the case, the audio error. So I'm making sure that this doesn't happen again, and then I can just be able to continue with the stuff. I mean, honestly, with the views that I get and the amount of subscribers I have, I don't make much money. Actually, who am I kidding? I don't make any money on this. This is mostly a hobby, unless it ends up turning into something else. Doing reviews and possible Let's Plays, and I love this music. But still, either way, this is something Nintendo needs to work on fixing. I'm probably going to do a rant about it and just discuss it in another episode, but whatever. Anyway, alright, so I just saved. Next time, we are going to go through the area known as Kraid, and possibly battle a boss with the same name. See you guys then.